Welcome to the Daily Plunge. We are in the book of Judges, chapter 6, verses 1 through 24. It starts off the same way as the other passages. The Israelites did evil in the sight of the Lord. And so for 7 years, they have been given into the hands of their oppressors, the Midianites, by the Lord. The Lord has abandoned them because they went against him. And it exactly it says about how the Midianites are like a swarm of locusts, consuming every last resource. There are tens upon tens of thousands of them there, and the Israelites are hiding in caves and shelters and strongholds. And out of their poverty, they cry out to the Lord. Now, one of the things I want us to recognize is that poverty, it's not a gift from God. Poverty is a sign of the brokenness and sin of this world. And when the Israelites cried out, the Lord sent them a preacher who said to them, "The Lord delivered you from slavery. The Lord went before you and brought you into the promised land and provided for you. And all the Lord asked you to do was to be in relationship with him, to worship him, and you didn't do it. And so now this is where you are." Then the angel of the Lord comes to Gideon. Now, Gideon is threshing wheat, and the whole purpose of that is to throw the wheat up in the air so the breeze will take away the chaff, right? But he's down in a wine press, which makes this an exercise in futility because there is no draft, there is no wind down in the wine press, which is below the level of the ground. He's doing this because he's so afraid of what little he has will be taken away. And the Lord says, here I am with you, O mighty warrior. And twice Gideon says, "Pardon me? Excuse me? Are you for real?" And he asks immediately the question of Theodicy. He immediately asks, "How can you say you're the Lord when we have been abandoned by you, when we're under oppression? In the past you took care of Israel. Why aren't you doing that now?" And the Lord speaks a word of promise. "Go in the strength you have." Well, and Gideon responds, "Strength? I don't have any strength. I am the least of the weakest of families, of clans." And the strength that the Lord is talking about is not Gideon's, but his. He says, "Am I not sending you? I'm giving you the strength." That's where the gospel is coming through. The good news is coming through with what the Lord is doing. And so Gideon then asks, "Is the Lord really with me?" And so he prepares a meal for the Lord, and it's the angel strikes it with the tip of his staff, and it's consumed. And Gideon responds, "Oh my gosh, I have seen the Lord." I want you to think about how often we gather around the table with the bread and the wine, and we wonder, is God really with me? Is God really here? And God promises with his word that he is there with us in the meal, that we go in, not in our strength, but in his. Well, hey, thanks, my friends. Have a blessed day.